Good luck to the boys and girls writing class 10 and 12 boards. Exam writing skill is amazing. Exam writing is a great skill. This skill is pretty much required. Every child must be familiar to exam writing skills and so that they produce good results on the boards. Let's deep dive. This is how the average child life goes throughout the year. Effortless, non-serious, and casual. They stay relaxed throughout the year. And that's the condition of a child before exams. They undergo stress, they get nervous, panic, and a lot of drama. And the moment they enter into exam room, get to see the question paper, it's a boom. I want every child, I want an average child to enter into exam room with this confidence, this attitude. There are a few techniques and tips to score 70-80% is easy. Just follow a few techniques. It doesn't matter what you study whole year. It matters what you write in those 3 hours in that answer booklet. All right? There are a few tips. We'll go through. This is like, we can compare with test match versus T20 match. Test match is like, consistent revision, consistent studies throughout the year. You go with the study force, and you hit it. You end up producing 70, 80, 90%. T20 matches, it's like, you can relate this with impulse. It's like a sudden, strong force for a short time. It's like, if you get into seriousness this 1 month, you can still produce great results. This is pretty clear. The result versus your effort. Your result depends purely on your efforts, right? If you look at this generation, the basic requisite percentage in the government exams, it has become 70%. If it is 70, keep it 80%. Even look at the top universities of United States and UK, they look for excellence in academics. Now, you should be producing 90% to apply for those all top 10, 50, 100 universities in the world. All right, look at this. Your learnings of 13 years in class 10, your learnings of 15 years in class 12, thousands of days. Your entire schooling is rated, measured in just 3 hours in the exam. So this 3 hours, every minute is crucial, every minute is critical. This is how the teachers, your principals get blown away at the end of results. This is an yearly affair, it happens every year. I've been observing past 10 years, the average learners, the below average learners, the underperformed children in the classroom, they end up producing great numbers in the boards because these children know how to present in the exam. CBSE is God. CBSE understands child. CBSE is phenomenal, one of the best boards that we have in the world today. CBSE, it's a child-centric curriculum. It designs the curriculum to have a stress-free education in children, and this allows enough time to children to prove their potential, right? Because look at these boards schedule. Exam to exam, there is a good amount of gap, 5 days, 10 days. Our times, we used to give exam every single day. 6 papers, 6 days. Else, the next generation used to write 2 papers in a day, 1 paper in the morning, 1 in the evening. All right? But you guys are blessed. You guys are gifted because you must be thankful to CBSE. Look at this, success needs a process. You got to follow a process. You are a total new guy to evaluator. Your teachers must be conditioned the brains, starters, flyers, movers, etc., etc. But you are a total new guy to the evaluator. Try to impress the evaluator. They get to build your personality by looking at the answer sheet. Your syllabus is limited. You're writing an exam for limited syllabus. This is not unlimited like civils, UPSC. It's a limited syllabus, right? 15, 20 chapters probably, and make a solid revision schedule. It's like you woke up in the morning, do 1, 2 lessons. After breakfast, again, do 2 lessons. Post lunch, do 2 lessons. One day, keep a target of 7 lessons, do revision. First 2 days, do revision, understand the lessons, revision. Revision is critical because the spike in percentage, the difference in 81, 82, 83, 84, and 90s, 1, 2, 3, 4, every single percentage differs only by revision. Number of times you revise versus number of percentage that you climb. I want you guys, you make a schedule, watch the YouTube. CBSE has uploaded all topics of every single class. It's like class 10, one topic, type it on YouTube, watch the lesson, listen to it, because we got the best of the best teachers in the country has put the content, they have put the content in their YouTube. You watch the lesson, write summary, watch the lesson, write summary. Summarization is important, You try to watch the lessons in your mother tongue, in your birth language, in your mother language. It's like you understand the concepts well when you try to seek the information in your mother tongue. All right, textbook reading is an amazing practice. It's an incredible practice because, you get a broader view of the concept. Very few children, they understand textbook. Majority, they don't understand vocabulary in the textbook because this is a high-profile language and you find it difficult to understand the technical terms and terminology in the textbook. Do one thing, integrate textbook with the AI, ChatGPT. It's like dump all the content in the AI. Dear ChatGPT, dear AI, please simplify this content to me in a simple layman's language. Ask for simpler versions. Integrate AI, you can read any textbook, all right? Look at this, English, science, social, and math. When you're giving English paper, when you're preparing for English, remember one thing, English language is all about imagination, creativity, analyzing something, Step into shoes of author, step into shoes of poet. Don't just read lessons and poems, Try to appreciate. Appreciation matters in English, Follow grammar rules, play with grammar rules. And science. Science, understand the mechanism, understand the concepts. Try to seek information through animation, graphics, you understand better. Look for videos that link subject with the real world. Understand concept, you can do fantastic in science. Look at social studies. Social is all about things happening around you, things happened in the past, and the geography, dynamics of the country and the world. This is, every guy with average civilian can do good in social. It's all about having a broader perspective. Math is something I get nervous when it comes to math. Majority of children undergo math phobia. But one thing I'm telling you, I'm somebody who never get an answer in math. But I still got 80% in math. Getting an answer in exam doesn't matter. It's all about process. Write the given neatly, try to get the formula, substitute, and try to resolve. Try to resolve as much as possible, as much as you can, because every part of the problem, every part of the process, carry its own marks. Your answer hardly carries about half 1 mark. Try to resolve the problem as much as you can. Believe in the process. You will end up producing good results in math, right? The difference of a top learner, average learner, underperform depends on number of times you practice. Your practice makes you perfect in math, It's like you should run off your rough notebooks, you should run off your pens, keep doing math, because it's all about recalling steps that you did before. Recalling memory matters in math, right? Try to understand the concepts. Be familiar with the concepts, If you understand concept, you will love it. You will fall in love with the lesson, right? It's like, look at this, piston engines. This is how the cars move forward. This is a mechanism in cars and car engines, Piston engine, it's a controlled explosion. It's when the piston moves down, the intake valve allows fuel air inside. The piston moves forward, it compresses the air and fuel. This ignites spark, and that spark creates an explosion. Explosion moves the piston downwards. It escapes, all the smoke escapes through exhaust valve. All right. This moves the crankshaft, camshaft, and the car moves forward. This process takes place about thousands of times in a minute. That's how the cars get energy and move forward. All right. Try to understand the lessons. You will fall in love with physics, especially science. Right. prioritize your sections in the exam. Once you see the question paper, prioritize, start with the best sections. Probably a section C could be number one can be number 3, all right? Start with the best section, all right? And remember these points, play with the points, all right? Neat handwriting matters, CBSE board talks about handwriting doesn't matter, but it matters because it's humans correct your answer sheets. Psychology, they get driven away with neat presentation. So do a neat writing, and if you commit any mistake, do not overwrite, simple strike, start again, all right? Bullet points, try to highlight important points, inserting arrows, bullets, all right? Highlight the important points. When you get to highlight important point or name, year or so, highlight the points. The opening of an answer, the closing of answer. This got to be concrete, sensible, relative, all right? And draw some beautiful diagrams, draw some beautiful flowcharts and tabular formats. At the end, quality matters, 3-mark question can rate you maximum 3 marks, all right? 3-mark question, writing an answer worth 6 marks will not make sense, Play with the rules, all right? Do attempt every single question. Do not leave any question blank. Attempt 80 marks, attempt 100 marks and get back, because your attempt matters. Write something relevant, keep writing something relevant, right? You can do best. You can do better than your teachers. You can do better than your principal, because you guys are forward generation. You guys are next generation. And when someone who plays PUBG, someone who plays Free Fire, Minecraft, these are, innovation, creativity, technology involved. And for us, for your teachers, this is pretty difficult. This is almost impossible. And you guys are masters in this. When you play these games with ease and skill, your classroom subjects like photosynthesis, friction, motion, these are nothing. This is nothing compared to this. So I believe that you can do better than teachers and principal. One thing, exam is a war. Declare war on the exam. And the weapon that you have is pen, all right? Believe in it. 3 hours, every single minute matters. It's like every minute is equal to, every hour is equal to, it's like 1 day of regular schooling. Every day is equal to 1 week of regular schooling. This 1 month matters. I'm telling you, you will end up 70-80% producing in the boards, right? You get to hear a lot about stress during exams. Children undergo stress. People paint the stress as negative. Stress is not negative. Stress is actually good. Stress is beautiful. When someone is put under stress, they give their best. Even the pilots are put under moderate stress during the takeoff and landing, all right? As long as you can manage stress, stress is beautiful, when you take the data, when you feed the data, when we learn something new, naturally, your brain gets heated and you tend to eat a lot. It's okay to eat a lot during exams. Someone who's under stress, they absorb a lot of carbs. It's okay to eat. Stress eating is pretty common, It's okay to gain 2-3 kilos and you can shed later, right? Study, eat, study, repeat, Study and work out. If you're stressed, if you feel stressed, do yoga, do meditation, do push-ups, pull-ups, do workouts. Go for a small, quick run on treadmill or on the ground. Study and meditate, You try to manage stress. Stress is beautiful because stress is something that is improving your personality, right? Manage stress by food, by sleep, listening to music, workout, yoga, meditation, etc. All right. Wish you the best in the boards. I'm sure getting 70-80% is pretty easy. All right. I wish you good luck. Jai Hind.